without further poop, let's go straight to Super Mario RPG. I hope you guys are having a good night. Jazz Punk is still going to happen, whether it be sometime this week or on Sunday. I might do it earlier. We'll see. We'll see how the week goes. We'll see how the week goes. Because yesterday I wasn't around, but tonight I'm around. Jazz Punk is a definite, though. And you can stick that in your hat. Okay, let's do a quick volume check. I got a few things I need to accomplish in this final stream of Super Mario RPG, and that includes the fireworks and getting the final treasure chest. And I believe I know where that is. Volume check is good. Mayro is jumping. Whistles are blaring. Have we even, like, seen this intro? I don't remember if we have. Remember when games used to have their own little intros before the thing would start? And then that intro would include brand new intro music? Square was always good for shit like that. There's, yeah, Earthbound had a great one, Vappy. Yeah, it was like, leave this on the TV when you put the big CRT TV in the window, so people walking by will be like, what is this cool game? So there's one game in particular I'm thinking of that has some of the best intro music of all time, in my opinion, and it's a song called Fear of the Heavens. Does anyone know what game it's from? Little trivia, pep trivia. Right, Alchemy Fun got it. It's, Secret of Mana. Perfect. Also, I can't skip this intro right now, because, I have to restart the thing, so I guess we'll just continue watching this. And considering it is the final stream, here's a recap, everyone. Some of it's like a little inaccurate. Remember Birdo? Remember? Remember that time we fought Birdo? Remember when we jumped up the mountain? Remember when I Fort Corculon? I don't know what this thing's name is. But I'm pretty sure I used Geno Whirl on it, which meant 9999. Remember this? Then this I don't know what's going on here, actually. I don't remember exactly where this is, but those artichokes are about to come to life. Were there, like, dudes flying around outside? I don't remember that. Oh god, my voice hurts just thinking about Booster. Wow, that's a long-ass intro. Super! Alright. Almost. We're almost ready. So here's what we're doing. First I have to find that missing treasure chest. And I know where that is. I've received many email. Mario RPG! Okay, so it's Booster's Tower. That's where the missing treasure is. I did see the Pokemon Direct. Not as it was happening, because it was just too early and I didn't really give a shit. And then I watched it, and I gave less of a shit. So for those that don't know, Nintendo did a Pokemon Direct today, and everyone was expecting Pokemon Stars on the Switch. And instead, it was, Pokemon Sun and Moon Ultimate or something, and it's- or Ultra. And it's basically just alternate story. Set in the same thing, in the same place, with some different Pokemon and some rearranged events. Right, like Pokemon Black and White had a sequel, which I didn't play. I told you, I've not played very many Pokemon. But, oh fuck yeah, this music. But, I can tell you that I don't really want to play through Sun and Moon again, so, or even a remix of Sun and Moon again. I've gotten Poke-fevered out at the moment. Sun and Moon, or the one I played, Moon, was pretty fucking long, so I'm good. I don't think I really need to play another Pokemon game for a while. And, we also got word of Pokken Tournament on the Switch, which, you know, it's a DX version. There's gonna be a lot of DX versions, in my reckoning. The Switch is going to be... the Switch is going to be one of those things that... if you didn't own a Wii U, it's gonna be amazing. And I loved Pokemon Moon, don't get me wrong, I had a great time, I took my time with it, I streamed the fuck out of it, and I really, really enjoyed it. But I also have no desire to revisit anytime soon. I need a break. I need a Poke break. Pokken Tournament was pretty amazing. It was a really fun game that I stopped playing way too early. Oh, I know where the thing is, I missed it. It's down a little bit. I just checked. Okay, so, I'm gonna get the chest, and then we'll go get fireworks. But first... Pokken Tournament is a great game, and if you don't have it on the Wii U, I think if you have a Switch, it's worth it, because it's a lot of fun. I'm not gonna buy it again. I'm not as big of a Pokken fan as I am Mario Kart or Smash Brothers. Those are the only two, like, DX editions I would really get, I think. Someone's gonna quote me on this, and when Hyrule Warriors DX comes out and I get it, someone's gonna be like, Vin, you're fucking you're an idiot! They really need to do, a lot if we're gonna play Hyrule Warriors DX if it comes out on the Switch. Because I just, wow, just, every encounter along the way. Because I played enough Hyrule Warriors that I'm not really feeling like I want to continue. Splatoon 2, you've already proven yourself wrong, Kappa Face. Thank God for that Kappa Face. Splatoon 2 looks good. It's got... there's the hidden treasure chest that I got already. Fuck's sake. Where is this fucking thing? Alright, I have to go back up. Splatoon 2 looks good because it's got a new single player, which is what I wanted. It's got, you know, all the additional multiplayer stuff, like maps and fucking weapons and all that shit, modes. And then it has the Horde mode, which I've always loved in shoot games. So, I'm not too upset about that one. That's a legit proper fucking sequel, as far as I'm concerned. But that's just me. Vinny, don't you think it's a bit too early to judge the quality of Ultra Sun and Moon? Well, I feel like you most certainly misinterpreted what I was saying. I don't want to play it. You can. I mentioned nothing of the quality. I'm sure it will be a wonderful thing for people that want to play it. I have no interest. Looking around. Okay, still nothing. Wait, is this... Nope, it's not here. It's one of those things, though, if you're a fan of the games enough to get, like, a side story with the same engine and the same universe, same, like, world, then I think you're gonna be the type of person to buy that game. Nintendo knows what kind of fans they have. They have very loyal, rabid fans. And that's okay. I buy, like, their Mario shit. I bought Mario Kart Deluxe. But I burnt myself out on Pokemon, and I don't want to play, Ultimate Ultra. Vinny, don't forget the golden rule. You can only love or hate something. Oh fuck, I forgot about that, thanks. So speaking of rabid fans, how about that Mario and Rabbids RPG? You guys looking forward to it? Majora's Mask, someone mentioned being like a reusal of assets. Now, I'd be willing to see what Ultra Sun and Moon are like, but I have a feeling it's not going to be as extensive. The assets from Ocarina of Time that were used were like Link, Epona, stuff like that. Even Epona was different because it was young. Oh no, it was about the same. I should probably just start running away from this shit, right? It was set in a completely different area, completely different story, brand new dungeons. So I would say that the Majora comparison is pretty inaccurate. Majora was a very, very different beast. But yeah, definitely no judgment on quality. I'm sure it'll be great, and I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of things to like about it. Despite it only coming out 1 year after. People wanted Pokemon Stars, and they didn't get it. Pokemon Stars, I think, would have taken a while. I don't think that would have been as easy as just, like, you know, a year later, here we go. We got it. Here it is, folks. There it is. The one thing that I will say, Nintendo did a really good job future-proofing the character models. So, the models, apparently, of all the Pokemon are really high quality, so if they wanted to make a Switch version, they have the models already. And then the rest involves... Oh shit. What's this? What are you babbling about? Why should I marry you? I don't remember the booster voice. What oh god, what a wonderful thing to say. Oh shit. It's a good thing I don't have to do the voice. It was like Tinky Winky and Bobcat Goldthwait. Okay. Yeah, the models are great in Pokemon Sun and Moon, and I think, if they really wanted to get those on the Switch, they could do it pretty easily, just like a high-quality retexture. But I mean, then there's the rest of the game that would need to be updated if they did Stars. If they did something different, then it would take way longer. So, I mean... For me, the Pokemon Direct, I wasn't like, oh man, I can't wait to see what's gonna happen here. I thought there would be something cool, but just getting done playing a main game in that series, I feel good. I feel like, oh, I got my fix, and it was a great game. I felt very satisfied with Pokemon Moon, I loved it. So, I'm good for another couple of years, I think. Oh, and then they also, what did they announce? Which ones were coming to the Virtual Console? Gold and silver. There you go. I think fans of the series are gonna have a lot to look forward to. You know, that's a lot of stuff. Meanwhile, Metroid fan- never mind. Actually, the reason I'm gonna be streaming Zero Mission today is because I want to, summon the game into existence. So, I remember streaming Final Fantasy VII around E3 time, a couple years ago. And then Final Fantasy VII Remake was announced. And, this has happened a couple times now, so I decided, what if I stream a Metroid game just before E3? Can I play F-Zero next? Yep, gotcha. Got you covered. One day. Vinny, what do you think the chance that somebody who works at Nintendo has seen your streams? Actually, higher than you think. Both in a good and bad context. Okay, so how much moolah? How much moolah do we got, Luigi? I don't know. What do we got here? I will get 1 fireworks. Here we go. I'm gonna buy 1 fireworks. So the more fireworks you have, the better the ending, I believe. Well, I mean, people have, there's people who have emailed me saying, Vinny, I work for Nintendo, or I work at Nintendo, or some, like, you know, whether or not they work at a store, or if they work in the company, I'm not entirely sure. But they said, you do good streams. But I've also had people watch my streams who were just like, oh, you're infringing upon us. Do not infringe, which is a lot less cool. I enjoyed that 150% less. So, that's what I meant by that. You know, and Bob Nintendo himself has watched. He's told me. Alright. So, speaking of Bob Nintendo, let's all have a prayer that this goes well for me. So, there is 1 treasure chest that's hidden, and it doesn't show up for a little while. Chad, I have a question for you. Whoops, that's not the question. The question I have for you, chat, is if I get all the treasure chests, can I go back to that dopey treasure chest in Monstro Town, and does he give me anything? He doesn't give you anything. He gives you fuck all. Okay. He gives you a box job. Okay. What does that mean? Like, lifting boxes? You go to Nintendo's warehouse and you lift boxes, and you just resist the temptation to put a copy of Pokemon Stars in your pocket. Ow! $558. Are you fucking kidding me, Mario? Peach is still pretty much invincible. What's my dream game reveal at E3? Oh man. Anything Chrono related, honestly. How about Chrono something on the Switch? Maybe a Chrono collection? Chrono Trigger, Chrono Cross together? I don't know. People want Metroid. You know what? I understand. I want it too. Let's say Metroid is my #1 most requested game. Whether it be Metroid main series or Metroid Prime, doesn't matter. I'll take either. But I guess the dream game would be a Chrono thing. And I don't even know if I would want a Chrono Trigger sequel. I don't know if I'd want, like, Chrono, Break or whatever. I'm worried Square would fuck it up. Or an announcement that the Secret of Mana collection, the Seiken Densetsu collection, was being translated from Japanese to English. That would be really nice. That would be just a fantastic announcement. Eat a dick. Or another, not a dream announcement, but a cool one would be a Smash Brothers, you know, like Switch port with Snake in it. Not that I necessarily need more fucking DX versions and ports, but I think that announcement would get people excited. Oh shit. I don't think we're ready for a new Smash game. I know Sakurai's like, his wrist is all fucked up and, you know, his family life suffered from him making Smash 4. Amazing. Absolutely stunning. I mean, this is what I've heard. I don't know. Who the fuck really knows? But, I just don't think that Sakurai is... If he comes back to the series, I think he's gonna have a less active role in it. And I think that it's not gonna be for a little while. And I feel like the Switch DX train, for better or worse, I'd prefer original games. Let's face it. But, due to the extremely low sales of the Wii U, I don't think Nintendo's done riding the port train just yet. What do I want from other companies like Microsoft, Sony, and Bethesda? I gotta be honest, there isn't a single thing I want from Microsoft. Bethesda, it would be nice to see a little Elder Scrolls, I guess. And I have an Xbox One, I just don't think I care. Wolfenstein would be great. I mean, Quake is not even out yet, but Wolfenstein would be fantastic. In the spirit of the new Doom. People want New Vegas 2, or New Vegas HD. I'd be fine with that. I'd absolutely be okay with that. I think we're gonna get from Bethesda, the Skyrim Switch announcement. So... Wolfenstein: The New Order. No, I streamed it. I think it was damn close, but I feel like they could get even closer to Doom 2016 with the carnage and violence and, like, you know, rush your enemies to get health. I don't know, that's my thoughts. I'd be okay with that. Anything Wolfenstein would be fantastic. I fucking love Wolfenstein. Especially after The New Order. From Sony? I don't know. What do I want from Sony, guys? I don't have a PS4. I don't think I really want a whole lot from Sony. Not trying to be biased, but what would I mean, they don't really make games. They just have other people make games and put them on their system. So... There's Mario's kind of ultimate. Crash Bandicoot series. Well, if people are saying you want some Crash Bandicoot or you want, like, Final Fantasy VII Remake info, yeah, but that's not Sony necessarily. That's gonna be on PlayStation, but, I guess I really wouldn't call that Sony news. For me, I would say that's, like, Square news? Hell, I'd buy a PS4 if there was something that really fucking won me over, but I heard that, I mean, it's just a rumor, but I think Final Fantasy VII Remake is coming to other things. So I'm kind of hopeful that I won't have to buy a PS4 to play that game. Naughty Dog, yeah, I mean, Naughty Dog is great. I think they do a great job. Sony definitely has some great developers that work with them. Sega news? Skies of Arcadia 2, please. It's Mario! It's Mario! How did he get here? We better do something! What are you? Dinglings, huh? Okay. Let's see. What about Valve news? Steam 2, please. Steam 2 minus Steam Greenlight, of course. Darkstar. Oh yeah, that's a pretty annoying attack. Attack the clock first. It's 3 o'clock, time to recover. Oh, come on, fuck you. Data Design Interactive news. Ninja Deadman, please. I mean, from Valve, it's pretty clear. Valve would be great to get an announcement from. It's just, it's so weird. I no longer expect anything from them. They're making so much money with Steam, they don't ever really have to make any more games. But, Left 4 Dead 3 would be nice. It's been long enough. I'm not even gonna mention Half-Life. Well, I just did. Whoops. If Nintendo released Mother 3, would you play that version or play the fan translation? I'd play the Nintendo one. Scro. What's up, my Scro? You wanna do some Scro things? Gabe mentioned in his AMA they're doing 3 full VR titles, at least 1 single-player game. There's also been Left 4 Dead 3 leaks. I'm not ready for VR yet. One day. One day. And if those games are cool, I'll eventually get to experience them. I'll wait until we get better hardware, better software. I jumped the gun with the, oh fuck. I jumped the gun by me getting the, DK2. Before, like, VR was even really a thing. It was a cool tech demo. It was fun to actually see what it was all about. But, I'm gonna hold off. PlayerUnknown Battleground World War I Edition. Are you guys gonna hate me if I said that I actually have some interest in Call of Duty World War II? It is, Des, yeah, it's pretty useless. You can hate me if you want, you could leave if you need to, that's okay. I respect your decision, because I am now a Scro. When it was announced, I talked about it, so I don't feel like I need to really go too much into it, but... And there's probably not a whole lot of info, you know, what are they gonna show off, really? But it's a matter of just taking the series and stripping it down and bringing it back to where it started. And just making a really good shooting game in the World War II setting. With a good story, and no jetpacks and fucking, like, you know, weed emblems and like cock syringes that give you flying. So, Vinny, so you have no interest in Sony's games, but you're interested in Call of Duty. Vubo, please. I don't have a PlayStation, but I do have a PC. Also, is Sony... Alright, no, real legit question. Is Sony developing anything? Hang on a sec. There's, I missed the treasure chest already. What are they developing? Oh, Death Stranding. Well, that's Kojima. That's not, like, John Sony. Oh wait, these guys count as a boss? Oh shit, it's the Axum Rangers. Horizon looked great. Horizon... If I had a PS4, I would play Horizon. Absolutely. There's good shit on the Sony. And I had PlayStation 1, loved it. PlayStation 2, loved it. Then, for some reason, switched over to Xbox. Which... Oh, I know why I switched over to fucking Xbox, because all my friends had Xbox and were playing GTA 4 on Xbox Live. And, Gears of War. I was like, alright, I guess I'll get this one. Otherwise, I would have had the Sony. Yeah. There's a few decent things on Xbox, though. I didn't completely... I liked my Xbox 360, more or less. Got use out of it. Well, I just left Mario behind. Let's just, get out of that situation real quick. And, I have to go back and get that... Just for the sake of completion, I'm gonna go back and get this thing. So, it's, hang on. It's... oh man, we don't have that far back to go. But yeah, I don't want to do console war stuff, because that immediately, like, if I say something bad about a thing, like placed it, like an object, like an Xbox, someone's going to assume that I full-on hate the thing. And, that's just not true. I hate the Xbox One, not the Xbox 360, that was fine. Whoops. So what am I really looking forward to at E3 though? What's the real shit? What's the real shit? And let's get away from Nintendo, because I do talk a lot about Nintendo's E3 stuff, and I really want a lot of stuff from Nintendo's E3. I want them to do some good things. But the real shit, what's the real shit? Mega Man Knack 2? I didn't play Knack 1. Is Knack good? More shovelware, please. Oh god, yes please. How about, I wouldn't mind some new games. Like, new series. Knack is a meme? Oh, okay. Thanks. I've been told Knack is a meme. Mega Man? Mega Man? Do we trust Capcom with Mega Man still? Oh shit. Please. Please! Pupox and Springer. Springers and Pupox. Red Dead Redemption 2, sure. Yeah, I wouldn't mind more info on Red Dead 2. It got delayed to 2018, so I just kind of forgot about it. I just, like, put it really far in the back of my mind. But Red Dead Redemption is long overdue for a sequel, and I'm ready. Dead D Redemption. Emoji movie game. Oh, fuck yeah. Please. Far Cry 5? I'm ready to see more of it. I like the setting of it. I am interested in whether or not they changed it up, or if it's another just skin of Far Cry 3. Holy shit, Gino. Kinda lost a lot of interest in Far Cry after Far Cry 4, and then Primal just looked like, this kind of... I don't know, it didn't look good. I don't think I was very interested. Oh god. Fuck. Metal Gear Survive? We haven't heard anything from Metal Gear Survive. What if... Guys, what if E3 comes along and Metal Gear Survive looks awesome? What if they spent the entire year working really hard on it to please fans, and they really did something special? Would you guys give it a shot if it looked really good? People are like, impossible. Let's hope cancel. Would you not give it a shot just because, Kojima? Like, you wouldn't want to upset Kojima? Because you support him and are loyal to him? But what if it had Pachinko? As a bonus game mode? What if it had Pachinko to unlock Metal Gear loot crates? Speaking of, I played Overwatch for the first time in a year earlier. And I was told to stop shooting someone. So I don't really have very much interest in that game. And I can respect it for what it is, but I really don't want to continue playing it. I get why people like it. But maybe it's just not for me. I don't know. It didn't really do anything for me. But you know, it's cool. There's been updates. I haven't played it in a year. But I was such a fucking detriment to my team. It's amazing, like, how incredibly stupid I felt just playing that game and doing everything wrong. At one point, like, no, the gorilla, what was the gorilla's name? Duncan? What's the gorilla's name? At one point, the gorilla was getting stunned, right? It was being put to sleep. Not like that, but you know, like, I guess Anna was shooting a tranquilizer, frozen Anna cummies, and I said to myself, well, let me shoot the gorilla. Winston, sorry, Winston. So Duncan was on the floor, sleeping, and I said, let me shoot with all my might, so that I may kill the enemy gorilla. And I was told that I was upsetting the sniper on the team and that I should not shoot Winston. And I was like, wait a minute, so I'm playing a game where I have to be conscientious of not shooting an enemy? I'm really I need a lot of time because I'm just a mess at this game. I found out, yeah, shooting wakes him up, but I mean, you don't really know that unless you're kind of in the meta of the game. I had no idea. I had no idea. I just felt like such a useless twat. So... who are you playing? I don't know. Who's the new robot? Orisa was good. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be too into Overwatch. It's just not. It's not doing it for me. Not to say I never had fun with it. I had plenty of fun with it. What I consider an Overwatch stream, we did last year for the charity stream. Me and all the streamers. And I would do that. Yeah, I would do it for an event. I would do it just to play with the streamers, but I don't think I would, I don't think I would really get into it too much. We'll see. Maybe I'll hop on again one day and feel like a useless twat again, you know? Vinny, Blizzard games are really overproduced. I don't know what that means. Isn't an overproduced thing a good thing, maybe? Because it means that it's not fucking, like, open... it's not a beta, it's not an early access, it's... you know, really... I mean... Diablo I played. I played Diablo 3 a lot. I played Diablo 2 a lot. That was my favorite. Warcraft 3 and Diablo are my shit. That's my Blizzard shit. And then I played a fuckload of StarCraft 2. But I don't think overproduced. I'll disagree with you. I'm not even gonna be a dick about it, seriously. I do not agree that a game can be overproduced. I think the more the better. That's a really weird, like, that's a really weird way to put down a game. It means everything was made by a committee like Disney. That's a little different. Like, I understand that being a not good thing, because then it feels like there's no vision. It's just like a boardroom, you know, a series of boardroom decisions to make a game. But, I would say that Blizzard games have historically had a very, very strong vision. Still can't break my record. Did you hear about Bethesda's rumored new IP? I haven't. Vinesauce is overproduced. No, I haven't. I haven't really been keeping up with the rumors. But I am very interested. If they're doing new stuff, that's good. Sequels are great. I'm not like... I'm not one of those people that feels like game companies should stop making sequels altogether, because, you know, you want a sequel to your favorite game franchise. And if the developer's good, they can inject some, you know, new stuff into it, and some new personality, and you know, that's really the goal in a lot of ways. But I'm glad Nintendo's branching out a little bit with ARMS and Splatoon, and I'd like to see more from them. And yeah, like, I definitely think it's a great idea to keep the new ideas flowing. Like, okay, sure, just because it doesn't sell as well as a sequel, like, give it a shot, you know? Give something a shot and see where it goes, and then make something out of it. The Euridovich machine. Vinesauce 2 is coming out next year. Yeah, Vinesauce 2 is coming out next year. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. So these are all, like, bosses. These are the, like, unfinished, rather, versions of the bosses that I fought throughout the game. Just in case you haven't been around. I love the idea that Smithy is just shitting these guys out. But they're worse because they're not finished. And they're not even painted yet. What could be the worst announcement at E3? New Super Mario Bros. 5. No, I probably wouldn't mind that too much. I probably just wouldn't get it. Ricochet 2? That's a cliche. Federation Force 2 would be a pretty fucking big kick in the face. Metal Gear Solid 6 without Kojima. Oh, who are these fuckers? Cloaker.
Behold, they've taken the bait!
I guess I could spare a few bullets. Maybe they'd like to play.
God damn it, don't go for Gino. But listen, even if we do get shitty announcements, I love E3. I love E3. It's such a great time of the year because you don't know what's gonna happen. I love the awkward live presentations that they still continue doing. Nintendo both saddens me, but also impresses me with the fact that they do not do a live conference or a live presentation. And they just stick with their Nintendo Direct format. But man, do I love the awkward, weird, like, hello fellow children moments. You know, I love the developers, the befuddled developers. I love the empty promises, the bullshots. I love the technical errors. I love all that as much as getting the new games. I love all that as much as I love Young Conquer. So we're gonna have fun. Be sure to tune in here for E3 hosting. Endo, alto. On behalf of the people who make those mistakes, we love you too. You're welcome, Slade. Whoever you are. Again, this is coming from someone who makes awkward mistakes plenty.
What weaklings! How shameful if they were to defeat me!
Oh shit. Rattlesnake! 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 Rattles me! Yeah, I've seen the People Vultures video. I love that fucking thing. I can't wait for that new King Gizzard album, man. That's gonna be good shit. I don't know if it's out yet, actually. But, Mad Adder and Domino. What's the... Let's see. Well, I guess this is a cobra. It's not exactly a rattlesnake, is it? Oh, well. Ruin the fun, why don't you? Oh, someone's got a good disappointing announcement. Gino's back in Mario X Rabbids. Wow. Queens of the Stone Age is releasing a new single in a couple of weeks. I am really excited. That's a band I will listen to anything they put out. I don't care what it is. I'll listen to it. I'll enjoy it. Meanwhile, Foo Fighters, you know, they put out a single and it's just like, eh, it's alright, I guess. I don't know. This lazy shell is broken. Someone needs to patch the lazy shell. Could you imagine? 21 years later, Square releases a patch for all the fucking ROMs, just fixing the lazy shell. Are you not a big fan of the Foo Fighters? I'll tell you what, Color in the Shape and Wasting Light are my shit. I love those albums. But then, Sonic Highways just did nothing for me, and some of their other albums do nothing for me. I hate In Your Honor, mostly. That album just annoys me. I've seen them live, they do a good show. I love Dave Grohl, I love Them Crooked Vultures, I love most of what he does. Just the Foos are so hit or miss for me. But I do like, the new single they put out was fine. I thought it was pretty alright. Yeah, like I said, I've talked about Foo Fighters a bunch. I think they're great. There's a lot of things about them that I love. I don't really care for Dave Grohl's lyrics. I don't really care for some of the... It just sounds almost like, at times, it's just predictable. It's very predictable. I'm hoping their next album has some unexpected surprises on it. That would be nice. And again, this is the pot calling the kettle black, you know what I mean? But... Meanwhile, Queens of the Stone Age have always been really interesting. Production is on schedule.
This despite the fact that Mac, Bowyer, Yuridovich, and the Axum Rangers were defeated. At this rate, Smithy will have a new army in no time.
A new army? Can't be making more weapons. Haven't you caused enough trouble already? Holy shit, it's Shovel Knight. Oh yeah, who are you? This is the Mario. Give up now while you still have a chance. Shut down production now or he'll stomp you.
What did you say? You little puffball. Mad Mallet, thrash him!
Someone in chat just said Dave Grohl's a nice guy. He goes back to his mother's house to mow her lawn. That's cool. I love Dave Grohl as a person. I think he's a, you know, he's got I mean, I don't know that much about the guy, but I've seen him in interviews, and, you know, he's funny, and he's well-spoken, and I love his drumming. There's a lot to like about Dave Grohl. Alright, let's see what you got. Holy shit, it really is like a fake Shovel Knight. His name is just Clerk, though. No wonder his series never took off. That's a very unfortunate, uncatchy name. Someone asked me to talk about a musician who I hate, but I love his music. On an unrelated note, Liam Gallagher did a really good thing. He showed up for the Manc concert, the Manchester concert, whereas Noel, the brother I like, didn't. And people are giving them shit, and it's a big fucking drama, and it's like... I don't know, I think Noel should have probably showed up for that. Jack White and David Lee Roth, sure. Yeah, I could go down for that. But, yeah. Ha! Hope you learned your lesson. We're almost there, Mario, come on! What do you suppose this switch does? Hmm? Nothing's happening. Huh? What's with the funny face, Mario? Oh, I know, you're trying to make me look, aren't you? I'm not gonna fall for that one! At no point has Mario ever tried to trick Mallow. Why does he suddenly get so suspicious? Ah, help me, Mario! Boy, that was scary. I guess the green switch controls the crane. Mario. Oh, Mario! What are you doing down here? How the fuck did you get past all those minions?
I finally made it up here! Let me help you guys out! Princess!
I'm sorry I snuck out without telling you were the Chancellor. I just wanted things to get back to normal. I wanted to do my part to help.
Princess? Yes, that's it! Any job that lets me help both Mario and the princess is worthwhile!
You're gonna help both of us?
Well, I carried all I could! Now, what could you use? Well, you know, I still need to make some money. You know, the fate of the Mushroom Kingdom is kind of depending on me. I'm an entrepreneur, you know? I'm a business toad. I'm a rolling thunder, a power layer. Thank you.
Oh, sorry. Thank you, Toad.
We're almost there! Come on, let's show him!
Give it one last good one, you know what I mean? That's the last we'll be seeing of Toad, so I figured let me go all out. Let me see the limit. The limits. What's my limits? The limits of which I could push myself. The limits at which I could screech Toad's voice and destroy my own livelihood, dignity, and throat. Here's the report. Sir, drill bit will be finished on time. We're ahead of schedule. We'll make Smithy proud! Good work, everyone. The harder we work, the stronger Smithy will become. The weapons we manufacture here will be... Just think of it. When Smithy takes over Mario's world, we can do anything we want! Nya-ha-ha. Wah-ha-ha. Not so fast. You sure are a cocky bunch. But I rule this world, don't you forget it. It's Mario.
Mac 2 and Yuridovich 2 didn't stop him? Oh, no. Leave Mario out of this. I'm the one you need to worry about. Not him. Mario, you're about to make the longest jump of your life. You're ignoring me! Cocky little freak!
I cannot do the Bowser cartoon voice or the Koopa cartoon voice. There is no way in hell. It's too hard. So here's a manager night. Not entirely unlike Clerk. I can do the Dennis Hopper Koopa voice. Kinda. Not really. Nice. There's a monkey coming out of the mount. Vinny, this means... this may sound stalkerish, but my brother swears you guys have a studio right around the corner from our place. Nope. No, sir. Los Angeles. No, I don't think- no, we're not in Los Angeles, I don't think. I do get a lot of, I get a lot of tweets of people taking a picture of dudes with, like facial hair and being like, Vinny, I found you. Sometimes they're blondes. Sometimes they're redheads. But they're facial hair, so they're Vinny.
Well... like the moon over the day, my genius and brawn are lost on these fools. Haiku.
Cheer up, Bowser.
Well...
No problem. What's his name? Cloud? No problem. But no, it's true. I don't mind. It doesn't bother me. I'm just saying. I do get a lot of disturbingly strange lookalikes. You there. Are you the one in charge here? Do you know what your weapons have been doing to our world? Stop this nonsense at once!
I'm afraid that isn't possible. Any dissent against Smithy will be dealt with by immediate meltdown.
Meltdown? Can't scare me. I've got Mario by my side.
Dissenters will be eliminated. Production will continue.
God damn it. All these Shovel Knight reskins. So, anyway, speaking of fans and stuff, I have some interesting news that I'm not going to tell you exactly what they are, but for the Too Many Games convention, you know how I like to give you guys stuff? I usually have, kazoos and, like, buttons. Well, I decided buttons, you know, they're cool and everything, but everyone has buttons. I've given out buttons for years. Let me do something different. I just got a box in the mail of the thing that I'm going to be giving out. Chromatic Aberrations knows what these things are. I'm not gonna tell you what they are, but they're, let's just say, amazing. And I have another box on the way of other shit. So I have some very, very good promotional items this year. They're not spinners, and they're not dildos. That's just your hint. Or condoms. Those are your hints, okay? But, they're gonna be free. I give stuff out for free. But I'm thinking of limiting it to one item per person. So, like, you have a choice of which of these things you want, you know? But it's- oh my god, it's really good. That's all I'm gonna say, it's really fucking good. Edible mushrooms? Nope. No, nothing edible. I'm not going to, again, oh, everything's edible, I guess, if you want it to be, but, again, I'm not gonna tell you exactly what it is, but, it has nothing to do with, it's Vinesauce related stuff. It's not Red Vox, it's not blood bagels, it's not blood bagels. Eventually you will see. Full sets of Vinesauce suit of armor. No, I don't think that I could have a box of that. That would be a very, very difficult thing to bring to a convention. So, a couple of other orders of business, just to switch topics. Watched a movie last night that I fell asleep during, sadly, but I finished it. The Adventures of Baron Munchausen, which is a movie by Terry Gilliam, and I figured it's one of the few Gilliam movies I haven't watched, because, you know, the Don Quixote movie was finished. 1988 movie, went double over its budget. Made 5 times less than it cost to make. This is the movie that blacklisted Terry Gilliam for years. But holy shit, this movie is amazing. It's really, really fun. I love it. And if you guys ever get a chance to watch it, it's like 1988, some of the best practical effects I've ever seen in a movie. Just before CG became a thing. And, it's funny, it's got good action, there's really interesting character moments. Eric Idle's in it, Robin Williams is in it. He was so fucking good! And Scoot's in it, too. I need a clip of the Scoot character. That was scary, but we can't run away now. We've got to kick these lowlives out of our world. We're gonna do it. Jonathan Pryce is in it, too. It's called The Adventures of Baron Munchausen. Yeah, there's a character in it that, that sounds like my Scoot voice. Vinny, if Guy Fieri had boobs, would they be triple Ds? Wow. Has there been no meaning to my life up until this point? Thank you for that existential crisis.
Mario, surprised to see you here. But this is the end of the line for you. This is the closest you'll ever get to Smithy, so savor the moment. You'll be fodder for my incredible invention, gun yolk!
I guess, I'm not really sure who I should go for first, but... I don't remember this either, Blandation. I really don't. There's so much of this game that I don't remember. Like, this boss right here is just a total blur. Most of the end bit of this game is a blur. There's a lot of bosses here, too. This is a very boss-heavy end section. Let's see. Let's look at the chief. He was named after Gunpei Yokoi. That makes sense. Vinny, when are you fighting Culex? I already did. Previous stream, mate. Nice. Oh yeah, the princess is fucking invincible. There's no way I could lose when I have the princess in the lazy shell. She's fucking amazing. That's why I don't change her out of my party. Just the moves are a little on the weaker side, sadly.
Nice of the princess to have us over for dinner.
I like when things change a little bit in the Mario universe, like in the Paper Mario series. You know, I like to see, like, the princess actually active, kicking ass, doing something. You know, and I like to see Bowser not always be generic evil, like, lizard man. I like to see him actually have a personality.
Like, I care for my minions!
I like that. I don't know. When are you gonna fight Ultimate Weapon? Yes. Yes, Ultimate Weapon. Mauser needs to be back. I mean, we need some of these guys to come back. We need Mauser. We need the three-headed snake. Underrated. Totally underrated. I haven't played any of the Mario Luigi games, but at some point, I will. And, it's gonna be great. Play the Bowser Vor game. You had to describe it like that, though? Sadly, that is probably the best description of Bowser Inside Story, but god damn it. Also, give me 1 second here, guys. I need you to hear the voice of this character. So, Baron Munchausen, the idea of it is the guy is a liar. And he tells all these tall tales. And Terry Gilliam puts these tall tales on the screen in fantastic visual fashion. And he's got a bunch of companions. But later in the movie, they get old. So he has to find them and get them back on board. And one of his dudes is a sniper.
No doctors. No
and
doctors.
he sounds like Scoot for some reason. You ready?
Hey? Do I hear the Baron? No doctors.
That's him.
Do I hear the Baron? I can make that. Use a trumpet.
It's fucking Scoot.
Adolphus, Gustavus, is it really you?
It really, it's so fucking, like, people were posting Scoot emotes. I kept hearing the voice in my dreams. It was the most unintentionally hilarious fucking movie ever because of that. But I'll tell you what, highly recommended. I loved it. That's now one of my favorite movies from the 80s. I know that's a tall claim. Just saying. The production line hasn't halted. Look, Mario, this is where the weapons come from. This must be where Smithy makes his weapons. To find the last star piece and stop the factory, we've got to defeat him first. Mario, there's no turning back now. Are you ready? Our quest is almost over. And when the time comes... Oh, come on, let's just get this show on the road. Here we go. I've seen Time Bandits. That's another great one. Hey! Hey, there's the last star piece!
Huh? Already finished your tour of the factory, huh? Alright then. How about a little demonstration?
Yo, Smithy. What? Yo, Smithy! Stop making those things and hand over the star piece now!
Huh? So, you're Mario. It looks like we're gonna have a little dispute over the star. Just turn it over and get out of my castle. My. We're a little touchy today, aren't we? You know, I am actually growing rather fond of this place.
Please don't make us go through any more. Just give us the star now.
Better yet, why don't you give me your stars? Why, then I could easily conquer this world. Then we could get rid of all wishes and create a world filled with weapons.
Mario's like, nah, fuck off.
Over here now, excuse me. It's hard to do this voice. I get hiccups, you know? I'm a little drunk. I'll crush you all!
Shit. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this is some good shit. This music is so good.
I'm a little drunk. I can't work sober.
Yep, no, not worth it. Just lazy shell it is, really. Oh. Damn. He's a smith. Got some fucking intense precision with that hammer, that he could make a shy guy like that. So again, I should point out, I've only ever beaten this game, I think like once, and years ago. And this is after many, many playthroughs where I'd never completed the game, so this is This is pretty big. This is still a big moment for me because I don't fucking remember the ending in the slightest. And I've never streamed this game. I thought I did, and then I realized, no, I probably never have. And yet I'm still unclear. But yeah, it's not a really hard fight, especially considering the fight I had with Culex earlier and all the fucking broken gear I have. Oh yeah, no, there's Chrono Trigger sound effects in this. There's definitely some Chrono Trigger stuff in this game, like, some of the assets are changed up a little bit. Oh!
Calm down, Smithy. Your head looks like a geyser. Don't get so worked up. Think of your blood pressure.
We just built this yesterday, and the foundation's very weak, so stop shaking the floor!
How utterly annoying!
Final form?
No! Oh. I'm burning, seething. Never have I been so wronged. It is time. I will show you my real form. I will show you my true power. I will teach you respect. And I shall have my revenge. No!
Definitely some Chrono Trigger sound effects in there.
Whoa! Come on, you puny ants.
Some great alliteration in this game. Funga. Ghoul. Yep, those are all like Smithy heads in the background there. Isn't that amazing? I wonder if that means there's a fuckload of Smithies, or they're just failed previous attempts. So then who created Smithy? God, it's like fucking Prometheus. Onomatopoeia, not yes, onomatopoeia, that's what I meant to say. Not alliteration. Onomatopoeia. Or,
Machina onomatopoeia!
each Smithy before this one was like a failed clone. Unstable. Moist.
Oh, can't move!
Oh shit. Form of wizard head. 404, wizard head not found. It's amazing, I'm not even really needing to use my red essences. Or my Caro Colas. All those god items that I picked up along the way. Barely used any of them.
I am the Senate.
That's what he looks like. Old Palpy. Caro Colas not really used. I guess, yeah. They're Yoshi candy. Wow. Should I be suspicious of the fact that Smithy's nose looks like a penis and where it's positioned on the dude? Nah, don't think about that. That's not worth thinking about. Thanks for ruining this boss for me, by the way. Okay.
I'm burning with power! Unlimited power!
What are we now? Oh shit. I guess we could try a Geno Flash. Iron Maiden slash coffin slash safe head. I guess it's maybe a defense head. It's a blacksmith's mask. Oh, that makes sense. Welding mask. Yeah, that definitely makes more sense. Also, Azurite Reaction just reminded me of something. He said that in Nintendo Power, Smithy was nominated for Best Villain and got 3rd place. Was second to Bowser from Super Mario 64. And 1st place was Boba Fett from Star Wars Shadows of the Empire. I had that fucking issue. I remember reading those awards many times. Have any more rock candy? Yeah. Boba Fett? Boba Fett? Where? Yes, Boba Fett is an excellent Mario villain. Kefka is number 1 all- Whoa, no, this is just 1996. This is just the Game Awards from 1996. Any of the games that came out then. Specifically. Should probably go for the Bati. I mean, if you played Star Wars Shadows of the Empire, it's, you know, Boba Fett's cool in it. I mean, He's a cool villain that people liked for years, and then seeing him in a video game in 3D, it was, you know, it was pretty badass. And like, you know, the fights with Boba Fett in that game are kind of cool. But I wouldn't say it's a villain with a whole lot of depth. It's just pretty much just, you know, cool dude in cool mask. But then again, Smithy really didn't have a whole lot of development. It's just a Smith. Not to say Smithy isn't cool as fuck, but, you know. And Bowser in Mario 64 just, you know, laughs and says some ominous things before you fight him, and then you fight him, and then that's it. But Smithy pounding his own face is pretty badass. I would definitely give him... Of 1996, man, I don't know. I don't know. I would have considered him for Game of the Year, Villain of the Year award, rather. My favorite SNES RPG villain, it's fucking Magus. Because he's kind of also an anti-villain. An anti-hero as well, sorry. But I guess Kefka's probably the best SNES RPG villain. Kefka's dementedly delicious. But I like Magus a lot better. Because I'm a Chrono Trigger nut.
I am burning with power!
No, my favorite video game villain is Lance Armstrong. But I guess, also, there's a lot of good ones. Lavos makes a good villain because it's just this all, like, absorbing, parasitic, alien fuck creature made of lava and cocks. And stalactites. Don't forget the stalactites. And it's just really, like, you know, like, even from prehistory, like, there's not a whole lot of villains that you get to see from, like, the time they arrive, millions of years in the past, all the way to the future, and then you get to see the world that they destroyed. Lavos is a very... like, that kind of fucked me up as a kid a little bit. In a good way. I mean, we're not talking about character development, just in terms of, like, just imposing villain. Lavos is pretty damn good. Thanatos from Secret of Mana was pretty good. Final Fantasy IV had a bunch of good ones. They were all Italian too. Palazzo, no. What? Garbaz. Enrico. Barbacola. As a fellow Italian, it's nice to see. It's Cagnazzo. Yeah, Cagnazzo. There's a lot of good Italian names in Final Fantasy IV. So as a fellow Italian, it's nice to see nice to see Italians represented in villain form. Dominic Di Cocco. Peach is actually taking some fucking damage. But my favorite bosses, my favorite villains of all time... I guess, that's a hard one to say. I'm trying to think of the PS1 Final Fantasies. Death was always a good villain in, you know, Dracula. In, Castlevania. I always enjoyed those. Sephiroth... people love Sephiroth, but Sephiroth... needs better writing.
Oh! My body and head are burning. It's not possible. I don't believe it. I'm finished. Done for. Good.
I'll just say this before we watch the ending. The Hojo was a real cunt in Final Fantasy VII. Hojo was the one who was pulling most of the strings, and he was the real true demented piece of shit. Genova was pretty rough too, but Hojo was actually surprisingly fucked up, and he was human. Come on, Mario. Send the last one way up high. That fucking face. I just keep thinking Mario has logged in. But we finally did it. Smithy has been defeated. And our band of scallywags can now continue and finish their story. This is the time to post the emote in chat. If ever there was a time for that emote, it's now. Thank you, everyone. The Star Road is back to normal, and... everyone's wishes are gonna be granted, and then Bowser's gonna have like a fucking 8-foot dong. Just out of nowhere, everyone's gonna be like, what just happened? Mallow's gonna turn into like a swole muscle frog. Gino has logged out. And this is why Nintendo doesn't like me streaming their games, more than likely. Muscle frogs and 8-foot Bowser dongs. I was gonna do a bit about a mustache ride, but then I realized there would have been no real good way to present that. Oh, I mean, anyway, the game is ending. We did it. It's finally done. Bowser's Castle is free. From Sword. And thus Bowser never did anything shitty again. Until a couple months later when he became the second greatest villain in Super Mario 64. And then continued to stay a villain. And continues until this very day. He has learned nothing. Gotta fix up that castle, Bowser. For when you know, kidnap the princess again so Mario can get in there. There's Jonathan Jones. Boshi. Oh, I always knew that something was wrong with Croco. It turns out he was just a deformed Yoshi. And he was outcast, but now he has friends. That's a shame. Poor Krocko. He had to turn to a life of crime. Podovsky and Frog Fuchsius. They pursue their music in the face of a meaningless existence. Booster doesn't really want to get married, does he? He wants to get married, he doesn't want to get married, he wants to get married, he doesn't want to get married. Just make up your own mind, man. Oh, thank you so much for playing my game. There's Weege. Finally. It's finally Ouija time. I've waited so long. That's really the best ending you can hope for. And thus the chat with Speed Luigi tongues forever. But, look, oh my god. Wait a minute, is that a Lakitu wearing a Luigi hat? Or is that just a mental Luigi? All aboard the JB Cloud. It's probably not very safe. It's a bad float for the parade. I don't recommend it. They had to build like a miniature Bowser's castle. Krocko's up to his old trick, still stealing. Bowser cries. I'm surprised Bowser's so sensitive in this game. Would you believe I forgot her name? Bort. Big Bort. Valentina. It's Valentina. It's not Paulina. Booster is currently attempting a radical new form of recovery for the events that had transpired. It includes him bashing his head into a wall repeatedly in the hopes that it will, you know, erase the trauma. There they are. Oh no. What are you doing here, Smithy? It's just a float. He's probably not even real. The real hero of the story is, of course, Jonathan Jones. Luigi wasn't real either. That would be the twist. The Luigi we saw, words? The Luigi we saw in the beginning of the parade was just Mario wearing a green outfit. And then, like, he ran all the way back to get his red outfit back on so he could show up at the end of the parade. Oh, there's real Yoshi. This is a really fucking amazing ending theme, too. Just incorporates all those nice themes together. There he is, Shiggy. Amazing game. Still amazing. Bye, Gino. There's my fireworks. If you get more, I think you get better ones. Like a fire flower and star and stuff. Makes you long for the days of innocence, doesn't it? Back when a doll wasn't just a doll. I liked it better when it said theme, but I guess it says the end. Step right up. Come on, you know. Toot, toot, toot. What if Mario was dead, and this was the last, like, Mario game ever? This ending would take on a whole new level of significance, wouldn't it? I guess that's it. It's just playing the music again. I really, really loved this game. This was a great playthrough. I enjoyed it. I only wish there weren't some technical problems in the beginning, which probably put a couple of people off from watching it. But it's okay. Still really holds up. I love it. Music is great. The gameplay is solid. For turn-based combat, you don't get any better than this, really. And, you know, for a game that's light on character development and story, it really still has some great characters, great moments, great locations. Everything about this game is fantastic. The length of the game is kind of just right, though I maybe would like a little bit more, but that's just me being greedy. I'll remember this stream for a very, very long time. So, great game. And thank you for watching it. Thank you so much for watching the stream. It really is a good time. And it was great sharing it with you. And now I close the guide. And back into the bookcase it goes. So, I guess we're gonna take a couple of minutes to have a quick break. Ignore that picture. And we will return with Metroid Zero mission. So we're gonna begin a new adventure. And hope that it summons a new Troid game into existence. Be back in just a couple of minutes. Stick around.